All right, Houston up 11. It's about 2.5 minutes to play. There's the code from today. 599FL. 1299FL if you want the 2. Good through March 26th. And here's what's going on here. So, as you saw in the video earlier today, I had the... I went to pick up and they only had a 6-inch ready, so I had to wait for them to fix these another 6-inch. That's okay. So this is the boss. So you got the meatball, pepperoni, and fresh mozz. Pretty good looking mozz, isn't it? It's not bad. So I peeled off all the toppings right there on the side before I heat it. See how the second half, other half looks good also. And I peeled off the pickles, olives, and onions. Now this is weird because on this one the mozz was positioned on the bottom bun, whereas on the first one it was positioned at the top. So we'll see how that goes. There's the pep right there. Now I've had the regular meatball from Subway and it's been a while, but it's alright. But not a big meatball fan, but just one of those things, kind of feeling. Not a big fan of all this sauce. So this has got a little too much sauce. It doesn't really have hardly any. I'll just leave it as is. But so I'll heat these up and then we'll see what they look like. Maybe retop some, but this is the kind of sub you probably shouldn't maybe like eat one half and then eat the half the next night, because it'll get soggy by then with the sauce on there, unless you request no sauce. So gonna go ahead and heat this up. We'll see how it goes. So one final touch for the reheat, I positioned the mozz so it's like under and it's not directly at the heat, which I think is better. I kind of want this to be heated, the pepperoni and the meatballs to be direct heat, and then just have the mozz kind of melt underneath. So I think that's a good decision. I hope this doesn't cut off like the camera. If it does, I'll just do a part 2, no big deal. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing going. And I think I'm not gonna use the toaster. I'm gonna use the oven, get a little more space, and so that I can put some foil covering over it to not burn the bread as much. So another touch. All right, and it's a final. Houston wins by 17. Right, moving right along here. I think I've got to be careful that it's not burning it. So put some all over top. You can see that fresh mozz melting. Texas just won over Penn State. Alright, so look at this improvement from the beginning shots of the video. Look how that pepperoni cooked up some. Not like burned, but not it's a little crisper. Meatballs are cooked up a little better. Got a little burn on the bread, but that's not too bad. And then look how the cheese just oozing like. That's some nice looking mozz. Okay, so I'm gonna have some of the pickles on the side. But as far as the topping, I think I'll just maybe throw a little bit of the onion on there and forego the olives, really. So, and I'm gonna just go without chips. I don't need any chips with this. So I hope this is gonna be good. A little onion right there. The boss. All right, what do you think?